All right, guys. So the very first thing that you're going to want to do, obviously, is you're going to want to start ranking your gigs. So you're going to post those 6 gigs, like I said, save that extra slot. I'm going to go into why that extra slot's important in this video and how you can actually target gigs. But before you do any of this targeting gig-wise on Fiverr, what you want to do is you want to get your first 6 optimized. So you're going to want to get your first 6 optimized for impressions and clicks, figure out which ones are working, which ones are getting seen. And then when you figure out which ones are getting seen and you have 6 that are getting seen and getting clicked, hopefully you'll get an order or 2 by then, but you really want to start pushing the envelope by marketing them in Facebook groups. That's one of the best ways that I found to do it. Now, once you finally do that, now this might take a week or so, to start kind of ranking some of your gigs and getting sale on them or 2, depending on how much work you do, how many links you drop in Facebook groups, how many people that you message. Another way that you can do it is you can literally, so you don't use all your link dropping, you can literally go back in, and I'll do it really fast just to kind of show you really briefly. You can simply message people individually. I wouldn't say don't message more than 10 people an hour, but you can definitely message people and tell them. Don't drop your link to those people, but what you can do is you can kind of tell them what they're promoting. So essentially, you want to go in and you want to find people that are looking in those groups for what you're selling, and you can find it with a little bit of elbow grease and some hard work. So if I were selling something in Amazon related, I would literally go in here and look for somebody that has an Amazon question. There's how many people in this group? There's 5,100 people in this group, a little bit over, and there's people posting questions all the time. I would literally go in and I'd find somebody asking a question related to something that has to do with one of the gigs that I promote. I'd literally click on their name. So you can see this lady says she has a looks like she has a merchant fulfilled issue with her one of her Facebook, or not her Facebook, one of her FBA products, her Amazon products. If I were doing something FBA related, I would literally simply open up a message, and I think I have messaged her before, so I won't show you what that says. But I'd literally open up a message and I would message her and I'd say, hey, I saw your post in Amazon selling for beginners. I am also like that. You don't need to say that you're also a member of that group because that's implied if you saw the post, obviously. But just say, hey, I saw your post in so-and-so group. I thought you'd like to know that I actually offer a service like this, or don't say service, say that I actually handle things like this. If you're interested, let me know. And then she'll let you know. She'll be like, oh, what do you, she'll either say one of 2 things. She'll be like, oh, thanks, like I'll let you know, which means no, obviously. Or, every once in a while you'll notice that somebody will respond back with a, oh, okay, like what do you mean? Like, and they'll be interested. That's when you drop your link. You don't just drop your link right in the message initially. You kind of entice them and start a conversation with them. So, obviously the first thing to do is drop links in Facebook groups and then message people from those Facebook groups with specific, questions on that. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do once you start ranking your top 6 gigs is you're going to want to start targeting things on Fiverr. And a lot of people don't know this, but one of the things on Fiverr is you can actually go in to the selling tab, like I am here, and you're going to hit buyer requests. And what that will do is that will take you to a page where there are a bunch of buyer requests. And what these are people on Fiverr that are looking for a specific thing, a specific gig, but couldn't find it. All the information is right here. Look, you'll see this buyer right here needs something advertised. If you're interested, please send me a message. Regard, John. He wants this done in 7 days. He's gotten one offer from all the other people that run gigs on Fiverr. He's gotten one offer on it, but he couldn't find this gig, and his budget is $14. So, obviously, you can go down the list and you can look for people with related things that are looking for a gig that couldn't find it. So maybe if you found something similar, like this guy right here, diet nutrition plan along with bodybuilding tips. That's one of the gigs that I actually offer on my normal Fiverr. I might message him and send him an offer. But this is one of the reasons that I say keep an open slot, because what I suggest is that you actually tailor a gig around these buyer requests. What you can do is you'll go back into your Fiverr and you're going to create a new gig. And that's why I said leave that empty slot. Now what you're going to do is you're literally going to go back in. He said he needs something advertised. If you're interested, please send him a message. So I'm literally going to copy this, go back in, and I'll create a gig just like that. And I'll say, I will actually, we'll just say advertise. I will do advertising and promoting for you. Then obviously go back through the process. You're going to create the gig literally tailored around his buyer request. What is he looking for? What is his budget? How many days does he need it in? You're literally going to create your gig tailored around his needs. Once it's finally done, you're going to go back into buyer requests and you're going to send him an offer for your gig. And then within a day or two, he'll either respond and you can sell him that gig. If he cancels it right away, then you go back down to the next one. I need someone to get me busy. I will give you daily fitness hints and assignment follows. So literally, you're just going to tailor your gigs around these people and then send them an offer for that gig. That's why I say keep one open slot to do this. You can literally find out, search out people that are looking for something that couldn't find it on Fiverr. Look, this person, is looking for, I don't even know what that is, so I'm just going to skip that one. This person's looking for social media marketing. So you can take these people's, inquiries, create gigs tailored to what they're looking for because clearly they couldn't find them, and then send them an offer. When they get a bunch of offers and your gig looks exactly like what they're looking for, they're going to purchase your gig. So that's another way. It's phenomenal. You can kind of target your own through buyer requests. Once again, that's selling buyer requests, and that will take you to a page where a bunch of people are looking for them. Look, there's 193 buyer requests. That's 193 potential sales that you can make. And they're literally telling you what they need done, what their budget is and how many days they need it done. It doesn't get simpler than that, guys. That's another way that you can sell Fiverr gigs and create, a revenue stream. With that being said, the next one we're going to jump into email marketing, just simple. And then in the following one, we're going to jump into Instagram marketing and getting your gigs on generating traffic through Instagram and landing pages.